Act 5, Scene 1. We enter with a doctor, and it says, a doctor of physic. Because this is in ancient times, and medicine, as we know it today, doesn't exist. Doctors during this time period use herbs and the stars, and if you break your leg on a Tuesday during the full moon, you're gonna die, kind of ways to diagnose people. Okay, you two wanna?
Yeah. I'll be doctor.
And the gentlewoman's like a nurse, kind of like she's been taking care of the patient. Begin.
I have 2 nights watched with you, but can perceive no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, afterwards seal it, and again return to bed, yet all this while in a most fast sleep.
A great perturbation in nature, to receive at once the benefit of sleep and do the effects of walking. In this slumbering agitation, besides her walking and other actual performances, what at any time have you heard her say?
That, sir, which I will not report after her.
You may to me, and 'tis most meet you should.
Neither to you nor anyone, having no witness to confirm my speech.
And then Lady Macbeth enters. So, what has the gentlewoman observed?
What are they looking at?
Is sleepwalking and writing in a journal or something.
Okay, Lady Macbeth is walking in her sleep and also doing other things like taking out a piece of paper to write a letter, to send it. Has she been speaking?
No.
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
no, she's not gonna.
but the nurse won't repeat it because she has no one to,
Testify against her.
to support her. And remember, Lady Macbeth is now the queen, so you don't just say stuff about the queen without being able to prove it.
Yeah, what is this into?
Inside the Macbeth's castle. Okay, can you tell me what a taper is?
Isn't it like a lamp or something?
Close, it's a candlestick. So Lady Macbeth enters the room and she's carrying a candlestick in her hand. Okay? Go ahead, gentlewoman.
Lo, you, here she comes. This is her very guide, and upon my life, fast asleep. Observe her, stand close.
How came she by that light?
Why, it stood by her. She has light by her continually. 'Tis her command.
You see her eyes are open?
Aye, but their sense are shut.
What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
It is an accustomed action with her to seem thus washing her hands. I have known her continue in this a quarter of an hour.
Yet here's a spot.
Hark, she speaks. I will set down what comes from her, to satisfy my remembrance the more strongly.
Out, damned spot. Out, I say. 1, 2. Why then 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie, a soldier and afeard. What need we fear who knows it, when none can call our power to account? Yet who would have thought the old man to have so much blood in him?
Do you mark that?
The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What, will these hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more of that. You mar all with this starting.
Go to. You have known what you should not.
She has spoke what she should not. I am sure of that. Heaven knows what she has known.
Here's the smell of blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh.
What a sigh is there. The heart is sorely charged.
I would not have such a heart in my bosom for the dignity of the whole body.
Well.
Pray God it be, sir.
This disease is beyond my practice. Yet I have known those which have walked in their sleep, who have died wholly in their beds.
Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out on his grave.
Even so,
To bed, to bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come, 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 come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed, to bed, to bed.
will she go to bed now?
Directly.
Foul whisperings are abroad. Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles. Infected minds to their death pillows will discharge their secrets. More needs she the divine than the physician. God, God forgive us all. Look after her. Remove from her the means of all annoyance, and still keep eyes upon her. So, good night. My mind has mated, and amazed my sight. I think but dare not to speak.
Good night, good doctor.
See. Okay, so what's going on?
She's sleep talking. Why does she have to have a light though? Just because she wants it?
Because she's,
Scared of the dark.
yeah. Now, if we think back to the Lady Macbeth of the beginning of the story, she presented to us the gender theme about masculinity and femininity. And after the horrible things that have happened, what has happened to her?
She has become scarred emotionally.
Yeah.
Okay? And we also talked about the issue of sleep. And the doctor says, a great perturbation in nature, to receive at once the benefit of sleep and do the effects of watching. So, she is sleeping, but is her mind and body resting?
No.
No. So not only can Macbeth not sleep, but
His wife cannot either.
neither can she. Now, she seems to have revealed to us that she, in fact, has a
Part in the killings.
conscience, a heart. At the beginning of the story, who did we think was going to happen? This was going to happen to? Macbeth, but not anymore. Okay, what does she do with her hands?
She washes them.
Yes, she sees blood on them, so she's washing them. And she even goes so far as to say, who would have thought the old man had so much blood in him? Which is a clear
Like indicator that they killed the king.
confession that they killed the king. Yep. She also says, will all the perfumes of Arabia wash the smell off? Which sounds just like what her husband said before. Will all great Neptunes, oceans, clean the blood from my hands? And what was her response?
Here, baby.
Just run to the bathroom, splash some water on it, you'll be clean. And yet now here she is, sleep washing her hands.
So do they have like buckets of water that they stick their hands in to wash them?
Or like a pitcher, like a basin and a pitcher. In line 62 and 63, to whom is she speaking?
Macbeth.
Which actually should probably be 65 to 67.
It is Macbeth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do the doctor and gentle